So I think the difference between book launchers and other services is that book launchers will get you from a place of, I want to write a book someday, to I'm a published author. I researched extensively all of the options out there. I even had a publishing contract, and it was hard to turn down, but it just didn't feel right in my gut and in my head and in my heart. And I just kept coming back to book launchers. I'm Linda Magoon, author of Live Free and Hike, Finding Grace on 48 Summits. So my book is a story about personal growth and resilience and connection with nature, highlighting the transformative powers of hiking. And before I began my hiking journey, I was in a relationship that was very toxic and very negative. Finally, after years and years of this, I had had enough and filed for divorce and moved out and restarted my life very late, right, in my mid-50s. And I took up this goal of hiking New Hampshire's 48 highest summits as a way to reconnect with nature, have a goal, and have a reason to get up in the morning. Another thing that helped me choose book launchers was that it received the highest rating through an organization called the Alliance of Independent Authors, ALLI. It received the highest rating you could get, and that made me feel good because, believe it or not, there's some ne'er-do-wells in the publishing industry that don't have your best interests at heart. And I chose book launchers because, as someone pointed out, they really care about their authors, and they do. And they're laser focused on marketing. They have you thinking about your book not as a hobby, but now as a business. So it was that type of focus that really helped me get from, gee, I want to be an author someday, to I'm a published author. As part of promoting the book, I belong to a writers group that meets at the local library, and I said, hey, can I give a book talk at the library? And the woman's like, oh, sure, yeah, you can do that. And so that started it, and it just kept building. I had 3 libraries, and I thought, well, I'm done now. But the woman at the library I spoke with was so impressed by the talk and by the book, she emailed all of her library friends about the presentation, and that's what started the ball rolling. So it was that kind of word of mouth that you just can't buy. And so I'm booking talks into 2025 now, and it's just been a great way to connect with people and also get feedback about the book as well. So I really love doing that. After having walked on eggshells for so long, I lost my ability to trust my gut because I had been living in fear for years and years and years. And when I left that and started to develop my instinct and develop my gut, it just felt right to me. I researched for over a year, and it just kept going back to book launches. So save yourself the time and just go right to book launches. Learn from my many mistakes. Just go right to them. As a writer, I love nothing more than to sit in a room by myself and type out words. I'm not a book cover designer. I'm not a copy editor. I'm certainly not a marketing expert. And that's what book launchers is. They are a one-stop shop for all of those services. I had a vision of what I wanted for my book cover, and they were able to turn it into a cover that I just love. As an independent author, I don't have time to go hunting down book cover designers, content editors, copy editors, formatters, and they're very bullish about website design, marketing, promotion, your launch team. What does your launch look like? So they're not just going to take your book and just give you 100 copies and say, here you go. There's so much more to publishing a book. And book launches is really that all in one place to go.